This call here got called out to put in a air conditioning system in a house that used to be a two-flat. Now it's kind of a single-family home. The people that are living in there had already had it. First floor AC was put in because it was the owner's unit. So they didn't have to run that one. So, but there was areas there that didn't have AC at all on the first floor, so we had to run some ducts down to the first floor, and then obviously the whole second floor. So ended up putting in right around 20, 21 different runs into the first floor and second floor. Like I said, mainly the second floor. So this is what we came up with, guys. Setting up, putting in this SpacePak here. This house here has a radiator system, so it's a boiler, hot water. So it's not uncommon for, people want air conditioning. So we're putting it in on the second floor here. It used to be a two-flat. Now they're making it into a single family. So you got to go through the ceiling, poke the holes. There's our SpacePak guys there. We got there. Way over there. It's actually not so bad for an attic, huh? I don't know. It's got to be, crap, 10 feet tall. So here's our air handler. It returns a flex, and it's set up with the it's like an oval-shaped setup here. I'll show you downstairs. Cut this out yesterday. We're starting back up again today. So the problem is it's got like a it's got the lats and plaster and stuff like that. So what we got to do is basically you're using this big schlong you got here, drilling from the ceiling up, and then at that point there, and then we're using our hole saw, using a hole saw to cut it out, and then once we got that, we figure out where it's at. Saws all the top here out. So we'll probably be here for another couple days at least. Have to put the outside unit in. So it's not so bad, but we got it hanging from the rafters. Just the pan's just sitting there for the moment. Not done yet, obviously. That's where your air comes from here. So we're gonna run all hard, and then we have to insulate it all. Beginning into unconditioned space. So let me let's go downstairs. The nice thing is it does have a staircase, but it's a little tight here. You gotta kind of wedge down a bit to get out to it, but it's decent. So it's the third floor. It's kind of nice. They got a deck on the back on the top of the garage. There's your average Chicago backyard. That's kind of cool over there, though. Got a little staircase coming down. Not uncommon. It's kind of a high rent district over here. We're at. Let's go inside and I'll show you what I'm talking about. This was the kitchen of the apartment. So this is all going to be a master bath, I believe. Like here's one of them we put in yesterday. And where's the other one at? There it is. So we're just running them in like that. Just got one central return system. And you can see there that kind of broke away with the plaster and lats. Something we can't really control. So this one's already done. Secure that one down, it looks like. And then that one's already done. So on this floor, probably put one, because this area here is maybe going into that, I'm not sure, because it's got the small little roof, so might put one right there, one for this room, which would have been like a dining room, and then two over here. So about one there, one about right there, and this is like an office. I'm probably gonna put one about right over there. So I still got about four or five to put up here still. And obviously everything else from the that one there is already up. So that's where we're at. So I'll show you what it looks like when we get through. All the trunk line all taken care of now. Units hung. Just need to insulate there. Get the elbow on coming out. Got to have it at least 2 feet from the unit to the trunk line, which is about 3 feet total. I got to insulate over here still, just that section, but she goes all the way down. Then all of the lines, there's some of the lines here. I got that one already in. I still got to run every other one. So, show you how to do it. There you go. Well, I'm all done here. All this lines are already set. There's the line set. 38 feet on the line set. So, my trap. Get the pan. It's off the floor on wood. Gotta wait for the electrician to get in here. He's got to run for this unit as well as the outside one. Still got to get insulation on that. Aside from that, so those are all done over there. All taken care of. They're supposed to down the road maybe make this into a living space, and you can see it's pretty tall. I'm 5'8", and figure that's my hand there. It goes up from there. It's got to be 12 feet to the peak, but it's a nice sized attic. I've been in many that are terrible, but that would be down the road. So if that happens, and that could be 10 years, they said that we're gonna have us come out and put these underneath the floor, and then obviously the carpenter's gonna have to go around and turn, or we can move it. But right now, this is where the customer wanted it, in the center of the hallway. Here's these plugs. These are one out. So come winter time, they can plug up every single run. We've got put in 21 runs. So it was a bit of a bear, but it's all done. It's all insulated up. Everything is run right. So I just got to wait for the electrician to get here. And there you go. Let me show you here. Go down backwards. So electrician's going to be going down the same run that we went to, straight on down. And there's our unit right there. It looks like it's underneath the deck. It's actually underneath it about 2 inches at the most pad. That's the closest we could get to the property line by law. So it's all underneath there fine though. But so like I said, the electricians are going to come in here, and then when it does, you get the cover down there. Once that's done, it'll be all finished. So we got to wait till Thursday Thursday, I believe. So, Harriet, thanks guys. Bye.